Hello everybody, my name is Chapo Starcraft, and today we're bringing, oh no I'm bringing you a Starcraft 2 replay between some Korean players. I do believe we have ChiTaPrime, the red Protoss, against the blue Zerg GundamWerra. So I think I'll call them Werra and Cheetah. Werra and Cheetah on the map Scrap Station. Which I actually have on my thumb down. Is it three maps that you choose to thumbs down that you won't get in online play, simply because I hate it. Because of this, basically everyone does some kind of air attack, and often you get proxy barracks and gateways and all that good jazz. Looks like Cheetah here is going to chuck down a gateway, and he might actually wall it in here because that would completely block off all the Zerg's ground forces from getting in to his main and his expansion here, unless of course he killed the rocks. So the Protoss player will probably want to stick a pylon there at some point. So whereas just floating his overlord around, just checking what's going on, he'll probably float down here and see these two gateways. The Zerg base, we have a spawning pool halfway done and the gas up. For the Protoss player, he hasn't got any gas yet, so he's going for a 2-gate Zealot push, it looks like. I thought that was the Zealot. Looks like he isn't going to be... finally he produces a Zealot, so he's going to be pushing out with one. He'll probably need to put down another pylon. He's got one going here. Still hasn't got any gas. Getting supply blocked for a second there. This gateway almost done, so we'll have a couple of Zealots moving out. But since the spawning pool's up and Werra has spotted it, I don't think it's going to do too much, as he will be able to get out a couple of Zerglings and probably be able to hold off Zealots, even though a couple of Zealots can be really tough for a Zerg player to hold off. So we do have a pylon going down here, just going to be spotting these rocks to make sure that he sees it when the Zerg player does eventually knock them down, if he decides to. You'll just excuse me because I'm actually got a rather bad cold at the moment, so you'll excuse me if my voice cracks more than usual. So I do have a pylon going behind the mineral line. He has a forge over here, so he might be putting down cannons to mess with the Zerg's expansion. I'll just chuck it on the production tab just to see what's going on. We do have a cannon going down, 2 cannons, so I'm not sure how the Zerg player is going to handle that situation. He does have 4 Zerglings. I might have missed all the... I think I did. I missed all the Zealot messing around, but I'll just check units lost. Yeah, I think I completely missed all that. I apologise for that. I'm not sure how many Zealots he produced, but it looks like he produced maybe 2 and then stopped. Which is interesting because generally a 2-gate attack is pretty strong against fast expansions for the Zerg. We have an expansion going down for the Protoss player, seeing that he is safe within this wall-off. Gas finally going up very late, and the second one as well. Continuing the Chrono Boost probes, just not a whole lot going on by the Protoss player. He just seems to be macroing up now that he's comfortable. He also has the Zerg player contained, so Werra was forced to expand here, and he's also going to try and hide an expansion down here at the gold minerals. This, of course, is is a lot more open, if that's the correct grammar, then an expansion here. If the Zerg player spread the creep, his units can move very quickly, whereas this is a bit longer of a distance. Expansion for the Protoss player nearly up. We have weapons level 1 being researched. Cybernetics core finally coming up very, very late. And the Protoss player really doesn't have any units at the moment. He's finally getting warp gates. I would expect him perhaps to get some stalkers. That might not be the best idea because we do have a couple of Zerglings there, and especially with speed, then stalkers aren't particularly effective if the Zerglings get us around. Just continuing to macro, I'd expect him to get a couple more gateways. Yeah, we're going to have 2 more gateways going down, plus a Twilight Council and warp gates being researched. We actually have 4 gateways going down, so we're going to have 6 overall on 2 bases. Looks like the Zerg player was thinking of weakening up these rocks. 2 queens at his expansion. How many queens does he have then? Yes, 3 queens. I'm not sure whether he is going to send a queen down to his gold expansion, which is going to be quite beneficial if the Protoss player doesn't scout it. But keep in mind that he is stuck in this kind of contain, unless he just decides to push out with these push out this way after he's built up a couple of units. We do have Blink being researched, so it looks like he will be going Blink Stalkers, Mass Stalkers perhaps, and yeah, let's check out the Zerg player. We do have a Hydralisk Den going down, and we do have Evolve Grooved Spines as well, which I think increases range for the Hydralisk. I'm not completely sure. We have a ton of Spine Claws going down. I'm not sure why the Zerg player is just suddenly getting them, seeing as the Protoss player really doesn't have a whole lot. I'm just going to have a look at the... Oh, looks like he did get an Overseer in, and had a look at all the tech structures of the Protoss player. So we